All right, hello everyone. Today I'm here with a very special guest, my friend Bath here. So hello Bath.
Hey,
All right, he came up with this really cool idea called Doujin and Shooting Showcase. He was showing off this one game to me like a long time ago, and I was like, you know what? This is really cool. I like this game. I don't know anything about this game, and so he came up with this idea where we would take obscure shmups and Doujin games and then stream them. We'll have like a replay. It doesn't have to be us playing. It could be like some random person out there. It could be me playing. It could be him playing, and we'll just commentate over it. It's supposed to be really chill, very laid back, and yeah. So you want to talk about how you came up with this idea?
yeah, so I had the idea of starting to document some games over the years and finally solve the issue that some games had. In this case, not enough documentation. It happens quite often that you have a game, usually a really good game, like Doujin or Arcade, and there's basically nothing online. In this case, Cotton 2 had basically no information about the scoring system nor or the game function to a certain degree. So this stream, besides just having fun, should aim towards fixing this issue
Mm-hmm.
of not understanding the game. How many times did it happen? Like you play a Doujin game or something, you look up on YouTube or something about information. There is literally nothing about it,
All the time, man.
and this is basically. I think this should fix that issue. And
Yeah.
over the episodes, we're gonna create multiple games and so on and so on.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, we're starting pretty chill
Mm-hmm.
with some pretty fun games.
Yeah. I think our goal for this show is like have a new episode like every 1 to 3 weeks, something like that. At least like one or two a month. I think that's a good goal to go for. What do you think?
Yeah,
Something, some,
whenever we need to.
yeah. I feel it's not like it's like a low commitment kind of show. I feel like we're in like no rush, but if we have some good time, you know what, might as well grab some games, get together, and just show them off.
There's definitely a backlog of games that I must document,
Oh,
and this is a
absolutely.
good um, this is a good opportunity to do so.
Hell, even I got a few games I'd like to show off, and sometimes we might even have some guests on the show as well. So I know at one point, Bath and I brought up the idea of showing off something like Samidari scoring, so we can get somebody like Mirabelle Hearn
Yeah,
on the show and help
yeah.
commentate with us. That'll be a lot of fun. But with that being said, I think let's get right into our first game. So our first game is Purikura Daisakusen, which was released in 1996. It's it's like a beat 'em. It's like a isometric beat 'em up with like shoot 'em up elements.
It's really unique. I'd say the closest thing is Outzone combined with a viewpoint.
Mm-hmm. And
If you know Outzone.
it was released by Atlus too. This was developed by Atlus. You may know them for making the Persona Shin Megami Tensei series. Fantastic developer. They have a lot of cool obscure games out there, and this is no exception. Uh,
S-
Go ahead.
Speaking of Atlus, they didn't really release many games for arcade, but beside this one and I think another one, they're really good. Like really talented artists worked on this.
Oh, absolutely. And I know it's not really an arcade game. I mean, it basically plays like one, but if you want another cool Atlas arcade-like game, try out Jack Bros on the Virtual Boy. It is unironically like one of the best games on the console. Like how many are there on the console? Like 30 something.
That could be a game to document eventually.
Oh yeah, I think there's already a decent amount of documentation on there, but I wouldn't mind showing it off on a stream.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm just kind of
See,
showing off the manual right here. For some of these games, we'll start off with the manual. Um, See, there's a lot of stuff here in this one, showing off some character art, some gameplay mechanics, gyms.
yeah. So how the game works is you just get basic movement, 8 way. Got there's no jumping. There is attack, bomb. I think that's it. Yeah, attack and bomb. And thing about this game is oh yeah, there's also shoot obviously. There's
Yeah,
just 3 buttons. But thing about this game is there's a familiar with depending on what you get, it will mutate in something else. And also you can see the art is really gorgeous. It's extremely well made.
hmm
And also this character, Kirika and the other one I forget their name, appears in a fighting game, which is also made by Atlus.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, didn't the fighting game come out before this one?
I don't remember, but something like that. I think after. I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm not
Yeah,
invested into fighting games.
yeah. I was thinking about when you already showed me this game a few weeks back. I actually kind of want to go for a clear now. It's a really cool. It's a really cool game. I just need to find some time because I got a lot of stuff on my plate right now. But with that being said, let's get into the replay. So let me switch over.
All right.
All right, let me wait for Bath to
Give
get
a
his.
countdown.
Yeah. All right. 1 second. Game
I'm
capture.
at
Okay.
0-0.
Okay. So the countdown's gonna be 3, 2, 1, go, and on go, that's when we click
All
start.
right.
Okay. So 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So this is played on MAME, not the port. Unfortunately, the emulation isn't the best, so the audio is a bit crunch, but that's okay. And also, there is no save states for this game. Absolutely no save states, no saving. So either you learn this game by credit feeding, or you don't. Unless you can save state on the port, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to play an arcade.
I know
There's
that's.
a lot of production value in this game, just by the intro.
I know that's a common thing for people to do. Like sometimes MAME doesn't support save states for like a ROM, so they'll go to like a game that has like a port on like another console, and they'll like practice the save states on that port.
Yeah.
I know somebody who does that with whatchamacallit, Ikaruga, because like the Steam, if I remember correctly, the Steam port doesn't have like a good practice mode
Oh
if
yeah.
any. So they
Everyone
just
plays on Dolphin.
yeah, they played on Dolphin, yeah.
So there's 3 characters, Kirika and the other 2 I forget the name already, but they don't matter. So most people use the first one, the main character, but I prefer the blue one, just for the spread shot. So that's the hammer. Just you can actually unlock secrets in the stage and hit enemies with.
Yeah, the big
And this is the scoring mechanic here.
yeah, boom, boom. I remember that's what really caught my attention the first time I saw this game. I was like, holy shit, you got like this big ass melee weapon, you're swinging it around. I love it when shmups have like a melee mechanic like this.
So you have 2 types of way to damage the enemies. First is just the hammer and point blank, and second is the wand. In this case, if you kill the enemy with the wand, it drops animals with their score value. If you use the hammer like this, you can create chains, and depending on the chain, it will drop gems, and that's the main scoring system. If you collect the same gem twice with the same animal, the value goes up to times 9. So 20k times 2, it's 40, 80, and so on. Sorry, 60, 80, 100k. There's some hidden power-ups, like this one is just a berserker for a while. They're not they're not useful, to be honest. You can make some change, but I think there's
No!
only 2.
The animal just ran off the ledge. Yeah, that can happen
Oh yeah,
in this game.
that happen a lot. We also have a smart bomb in this game. It's the tree, like the bar with the tree. That's the bomb bar.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets increased by collecting animals. You can hug the egg there to collect every little chicken. You get a good amount of bombs out of that. So you're thinking about just go for animals. What's the point of scoring? And that's where the game gets pretty complicated. Depending on how many animals or gems you have, the egg you have there is gonna mutate into something else. So if you get more gems, it will become an eye monster, like a little eye, like shooting laser monster. If you collect animals, it's gonna become I think a dragon. So you can choose what you want, but usually it's much easier to collect animals than gems. But the first stage, Yeah, it's easier to get gems.
All right.
So
We're on
yeah, I
like a
got
little
more
train.
jewels. Yeah, got more jewels, so I got the eye monster. I know for a fact that the best familiar, at least for me, it's the if you need to collect gem, animal. It's only the first. It only changes in the first 3 stages.
I see.
But there's a kind of funny thing. If you collect gem animals, the familiar becomes Jack Frost from Persona.
Yeah.
It's in the game. Yeah,
Yeah, that's why
it's
I have
kind
the
of funny
little. That's why I got
reference.
the little hee ho in the about section on the side. But yeah. Oh yeah. So if I remember correctly, this game, yeah. If you look in the top, so you got your lives, right? But you also have like a hit meter as well.
Yeah, you can. There you go. You can get it 2 times, and the third times you die. But there is
Mhm.
some extents. There is 2 guaranteed extend, and 1 is random. But there's also two types of healing items. One is the cake, which is pretty common, and one is the full cake, which is a full HP. If you collect it while having full HP, it will give 10,000 points. Also, that thing I just collected is a power up. So one is range and one is damage. It maxes out at 3.
Let's see.
Interesting. I didn't know this until I cleared the game. If you wait before collecting the item, it actually cycles back to the. Like, you can cycle between power up or range up,
Oh, I
which I
see.
didn't know because they're random. Sometimes I couldn't kill the third boss in time. That's why. Because they're random. So you need to wait until the cycle. I
Hmm.
just didn't know that. So I always wonder why I didn't deal enough damage. That's why. So you want to max out damage first. That's a crown item, just points. Points don't do anything beside points.
Yeah.
There I was collecting the chicken, little yeah,
Yeah.
little animals.
No score extends, right?
No,
Hmm.
only 2.
2 pickups. I remember
We're
one.
doing good in the chat. We're doing good today.
Oh yeah. Thank you for asking. I really like the enemy design in this game.
Oh yeah. So there's so many frames of animation for the animals. There's like um yeah, the big chicken, the dogs, the birds.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many animals and they're so detailed, and
Like
they have like 10 frames of animation each.
yeah, like we mentioned earlier, this game has got a lot of production value behind it.
Yeah. You can also strafe in this game. If you didn't know, you can just
Mm-hmm.
hold the button strafe.
Yeah, you can also dodge roll as well.
Oh yeah, if you that's something that got changed in the port. If you double tap direction, you dodge and you have full iframes. This
Yes.
could lead to some accidental dashes, but I never had them.
You did
This
some
boss is
you did some good
absolute
point
time
blank.
killer.
You did some good point blank damage at the start.
And then I just route the bomb there. So that laser it shoots, it's always in the middle of the arena.
Hmm. I see.
And then this boss is pretty straightforward until you know to fight him. It's just laser in the middle, and that's it. Just use a couple of bombs because the laser shot it's the best bomb in the game.
Oh yeah. I remember you
There's
mentioning
some
that back then.
some little prey dogs there. Oh, he fell. Oh,
So sad just watching him fall. If I remember correctly, the first one up's here, right? Prestige.
oh yeah, that's where they fall. Okay, there's the dragon I was talking about, and the last familiar I'm gonna get is the Valkyrie, because I got gem animal and I'm gonna get animal again. This stage got bunnies. They're really fun. Look at the move. You got turtles, you got squirrels, you got all sort of animals. Yeah. So you can bomb in this game. It's not that bad. Like, you have a lot of bombs. You can collect up
Yes.
to 5 bombs. Like now I have M, which is max. It's kind of like a reg in a way.
And
Like
you get
can
and you
to...
get and you get it back like somewhat like quickly too, right?
Yeah. Yes. So that bomb is basically routed. It's free to use. That's the cake. Here, I couldn't even bomb twice during the boss, because there's another egg here for the stock. Oops, damaged. You can actually deflect the bullets if you use the hammer. Although I'd never bother. I prefer just to dodge them. There's only one part that I actually want to destroy the bullet, which is it's up ahead.
Like destroying, canceling the bullets with like your mallet, like at like an angle, like seems kind of awkward too.
Yeah, it's about the planes and the hitboxes.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
I see. Okay. That's just how all these isometric shooters are, though. You need to get used to like how the planes work. Yeah, there we go. You did a pretty good job deflecting it right there.
Also the music's really nice.
Yeah, this is quite nice.
Something we didn't talk about. There's a timer in this game. It's pretty lenient. Beside this stage, the time in this stage is really strict. That's why I just ignore enemies and just trying to rush ahead.
Yeah, that's kind of where like the out zone, like when we were comparing it to out zone earlier, that's where we kind of get that from. You know, you gotta keep moving.
It's kind of like a safe spot in the corner if you just walk like this. Like it's kind of weird. This stage is kind of tricky. It's kind of random as well. Yeah.
Just going around all these enemies.
Yeah, I just want to rush so I have more time for the boss.
Right.
I'm max power right now. I'm pretty sure I have max everything. Oh yeah, there is also some hidden jack-in-a-box like type of enemies, like spring dudes that just appear sometime. Like there are always some fixed fixed places in the map in each level. There's like I think 5 or 6 of them, and they increase of value. Like the first one is worth like 3k, and then it's 10, 20k, 50k. I'm not sure. I never found them all, but I know a few just for playing the game. This boss is absolutely the first wall of the game. You need to fully memorize how it moves.
Is boss static?
Yes.
Alright, I see. Yeah, absolute blind. Yeah, absolutely a blind killer then. Yeah, I was like looking at
the
that
rocks
flame.
Are random.
Oh, the rocks are right. Okay.
That's why I stay in the corner. I'm off screen so it can't hit me. Like the area of the rocks falling, it cannot reach me. Once you memorize this boss, is not that bad.
I see.
There's a hidden dude there. I know that one. I didn't watch any replays for this game. Surprise Phase 2. I just played the game by myself over the weeks and just learned it little by little. It was really fun. This boss is random how he aims the projectiles. It's quite a problem. And that's a really bad mistake I made there. I bombed in the corner and I couldn't get out. You don't get any iframes by bombing.
Oh, no iframes at all?
No, just screen clearing. So you need to be methodical with your bombs.
Right, okay.
There's a safe spot for the flame attack in the second phase.
Just in the corner right there?
Yes. That's just a cutscene, doesn't hit you. You can also keep hitting the springy
points, 100 points each hit.
You can keep hitting the springy dude. It's kind of fun.
Oh, there goes the monkey.
Oh. By a monkey. Right. And I got the Valkyrie. Valkyrie is unique because he has a homing shot.
There's a seal.
Springy dude. Yeah, there are the seals.
Penguin. Happy feet.
Happy feet. So these enemies are unique. You cannot kill them unless you're meleeing them, but if you get closer, you get hit. So you need to be in a really specific spot. That's the second and the last transformation.
Okay, okay, I answered that question. Yeah, so you get like iframes. It's kind of like a Starman in Mario. Like you just like run through
Yeah,
enemies. Okay.
yeah. This is the only place actually useful to clear up some
I
of
mean,
the screen.
there's like a crap ton of enemies, so yeah, makes sense.
Scoring this game is really fun if you actually like score a bit like this. If you want to actually score the game, it's extremely weird. There's a way to manipulate every enemy to chain, and it's basically that. Like every animals don't matter; it's just the gems. Unfortunately, it's too exponential.
Oh, yeah, isn't the extent like right here? Yeah,
Yes, this is a
there it
static
is.
extend.
Speaking of scoring,
And
does the timer have anything to do with scoring? Is there like the faster you beat the stage, is there like you get like a bigger
no,
bonus? Okay, I see.
no. I mean, you get points, but they're completely the
It's
points you
irrelevant.
gain by no, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The points you gain by like getting animals, getting chains is completely meaningless because the only way to actually score the game to you know, like I got around 3 million when I played this game, but in the world record is around 78 million
Jeez.
because the last gem you get by a chain it's worth 100k times 9. So
Wow.
basically the whole scoring system is optimizing one chain. Starting from the stage, it just keep going and going and going. So basically, you need to dust the game and theory craft like every single frame of your move to optimize the chain. Because one extra enemy is worth 1 million.
Almost a million, yeah.
And yeah, collecting a gem, collecting gems for like 3,000 points, it's completely useless. Or killing enemies. Unfortunately, because there is some really cool boss leeching methods in this game. Could be a really fun scoring game if it wasn't for the exponential gain.
You hate to see it.
No,
Like, you got
like
like a cool
the
system, but then there's just like that one thing that makes it kind of silly.
I've seen a world record once, and it doesn't even play the last stage. It's just surviving.
Oh,
Like it doesn't even collect the points. It's just either
the
meaningless.
survival, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You need to score the first stage and the third stage. Second stage is completely meaningless, and the fourth, no, fourth is some tricks. Just that the third stage gives like 50 million.
Wow.
There's a springy guy in that platform. I forgot to get it. Oh, also if you dash an attack, you get like a powerful shot, like hammer strike, which actually has high frames. Fourth boss is actually the easiest boss.
Giant crab, you just
So,
is this like a safe spot right here?
yes, because it's a crab, you can only walk in this direction.
That is true, yeah.
Because I'm off screen, the projectiles are not spawning. And there is a trick, so every boss has actually breakable parts. I mean this one and the first one. If you destroy the claw, you actually get 100,000 points, and the other arm, I mean the crusher, that the big arm is the crusher, and the other arm is just the claw. You actually get 50k and 100k, although it makes the boss much harder. Although there's no point in getting.
Yeah, if you're
those
playing for a
points.
score, I mean, if you're like playing optimally, then I don't think it really matters too much, right?
Nah, no. The pattern it does, it's pretty hard to dodge. You see those
Yeah.
like
Not worth
crabs or
it.
crawfishes, they start moving in like a specific way. They're difficult. It's not too bad. No miss until here. There's a oh, it's gone. Oh, it's back. Oh, it's gone.
Flickering. He's gone. No, he's there again at the
Uh,
end. The
yeah,
magic
there's a time
squirrel.
bonus, but it's useless.
Yeah.
Last stage. The beginning is I don't know.
Yeah. Watch out for those mines right there. Those mine
Yeah,
bombs.
if you hit them, just get damage. This thing is I don't know. I have no idea how to do it. You
Yeah.
just take damage. Then you need to pass through these spikes.
Oh sh. Those enemies came in flying.
Yeah, luckily enemies
There's
have no hitboxes.
no contact damage in this game. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I forgot about this one. I actually didn't know until I watched the replay. There's actually a cake in that middle block, the healing item. Do you know? But there's a trick to just to
Nice roll right
I like
past
that.
him.
Yeah, roll. It's the koala here. Projectiles also, sorry, missiles are worth 100 points. Useless. There's a springy guy on the middle of this block. Oh, there it is. Found it. Not in the middle, a little bit shifted. That gas actually hits you. That vapor. Need to be careful. So I'm inching forward here because there's gonna be a mean boss, and it's easier to fight him here.
That's smart.
It's pretty easy pattern overall.
Yeah. Looks like
The
you just kind of
damage of
sit.
the
It looks
shot,
like you looks like you just sit in the middle and just stream downwards, take care of the
yeah,
rockets.
the damage of Kira, I already forgot the name. The blue one, it's not that good, although she has a nice spell shot.
Yeah.
The red one, goodbye panda. The red one actually has a straight shot and it's really powerful, although yeah, it's a straight shot, so it's kind of hard to hit enemies.
And also, this shot does like it kind of has like the Escatos shot going on, where like it's like a wide shot, but it doesn't like fully like go to the top of the screen. It kind of just stops. Have you noticed?
Yeah, exactly. So that item there, that power-up carrier, it's actually random. It can be any item in the game. It
You know,
can be a
one-up,
cake,
right?
it can be a gem, a diamond, or a one-up. But I got unlucky. I mean, I got decently luck. You actually go through those mines there. There's no need to pass through the spikes. So yeah, it can be literally any single item in the game, including the one-up. So yeah,
Oh, here we go.
final boss. And there's a guaranteed cake and one-up here. This mud does not die, no matter how many times you strike it. They just annoy you.
Yeah, the goo or
You can
whatever.
get some, yeah, you can get some bombs here if you're good at it.
I like how
That's
the
the
one-up is
one-up
just like
there.
a sitting girl.
Yeah, it's the red girl. It's the main character.
Oh, I see. So, okay, so if you're playing as the red character, then you pick up the blue girl, like the one-ups,
No,
right?
it's just that.
Oh, it's just
It's just
okay.
that.
Okay.
This game was rushed a bit. The last stage doesn't feel as complete as the other ones. Final boss, it's complete utter bullshit. So I just speed kill. I don't even try to dodge. I just stay there trying to speed kill because the pattern is just undodgeable. I don't get it. There's too much. So there's slimes on the ground
Nonsense.
that yeah, slimes on the ground that move randomly, like a guy shooting a laser. The pattern is somewhat static. If you go in the middle, there's like that, and the outer arm does this like sound wave. There's too much stuff's going on. I just
Yeah.
pick up.
Just too much to keep track of.
Just use a life here. As long as you have a life and 5 bombs, you win. Because the second phase is also impossible. Also now the eye, like there's a tracking ball which is random where it spawns. It's just a mess. I just just don't bother. I just tank it. Yeah, I have enough lives to do it. So last boss. It's like the third boss with the laser and the fire and claws. But it's complete utter bullshit. So I don't fight him. So that's the strategy. You spawn, you bomb.
He's bombs, fam.
Then you bomb again. I'm serious. It's gonna
He's
move
gonna do it again.
yeah, it's gonna move in a completely erratic movement. It's just I don't get it really. I have no strategy for this guy. So 4 bombs is enough. Also, he drops another bomb. And yeah, that is the boss.
There you go.
That's the game.
GG's. He's struggling. He's struggling.
That's phase 3, unless
Oh.
no, there's no phase 3.
No.
You're gonna watch the full ending, obviously.
Of course, yeah.
There's some story in the game which I still don't know. I
Yeah,
have no idea.
we don't really. Neither of us understand moon runes.
Story in arcade games are always barely worth mentioning. I don't know, like you need to save something. And depending on who you play as, the ending changes.
Yeah, fairly
So
standard.
3 characters. Yeah, there's 3 characters, so you get 3 different pictures here. And most importantly, depending on what familiar you have, actually changes. There's a unique sprite for each familiar, including including the egg somehow. If you can
The
carry the
egg.
egg until there, like if you never collect gems nor animals, it's possible to get egg until there. I have no idea if it's even possible, but there is a sprite. I've seen the sprite, and yeah,
You should make that like a challenge run. Egg percent.
could be fun actually. It could be a fun task challenge. I mean, I guess you can collect like equal amount of animals and gems, but yeah. So yeah, there's what 9 different familiars, and if you want to see the game, there's something else at the end. Only if you want to see. So this game was designed with one coin play in mind, surprisingly. I'm gonna say it when it's there. Also, beautiful illustrations.
Oh yeah.
It's an extremely talented artist. I think he also worked on. Take it with a grain of salt, but I think he also worked on Princess Crown. Kinda reminds me of. I'm not sure. That's the giant ass cat.
Isn't that like isn't that like the what was it? Isn't that like the third playable character? I can't remember what it looked like. I remember it wasn't like human.
It's him. It's the cat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I have no idea what he plays. Never tried. I just played the blue one because I like the spread shot. And there they are. So if you want to see the game until here, you get something extra. You get this picture. The giant ass cat,
Congratulations. Yeah.
which is clearly unfinished because there's a green background.
Yeah.
It's clearly not finished. But yeah, only if you want to see the game, you get that. And and it shows score board.
There's your
It's
score.
kind of cool. It shows all the little icons.
Yeah.
Definitely the game. Definitely a great game in my book.
Yeah, it's a great looking game. This is one game I do want to clear at some point. Since I saw you play it. But
Yep.
yeah, that's Purikura Daisakusen for you. Yeah, not really a well-known game, which is perfect for a show like this. This is the game that actually kind of kickstarted this whole show. Really, this is what like gave you the idea, right?
Yep.
Right.
There is the game.
All right. With that being said, let's move on to game number 2.
Just give me a second here.
Yeah. All right. So let me pull up the manual. Manual. There we go. So we got up next. All right. We got
Up
Cotton
next
2.
we
have Cotton 2. Magical Night Dreams, and yeah, it's Cotton 2, right? But this is actually technically the 4th game in the franchise. So before this, we had Panorama Cotton 100%, and the first game, obviously 1991 Cotton, Fantastic Night Dreams. So
Yep.
yeah, this is a arcade shoot 'em up. It's a horizontal shoot 'em up, released in 1997 by Success. Cotton, I'd say it's like a pretty well-known series in terms of shoot 'em ups, but Cotton 2 though, from what I haven't really seen much of Cotton 2. I've only really seen like a few of my friends play it, including Bath. Outside of that, I don't really know too much about this game. So do you want to take it away, Bath?
Yeah, so it's It's a horizontal shmup with convoluted game mechanics. So first of all, it's horizontal with no collisions, so you can touch the walls. You can grab enemies and throw them. And most importantly, depending on how you input something. So if they need to do fighting games style inputs, so like up down or quarter circle attack, full circle, and so on. The game is extremely hard to play,
Yeah.
which also it's another game which is not emulated properly. So you have a massive input lag and no way to play it outside emulation, or yeah, if you have the actual PCB. So
Yeah, the
I
like
guess
the fighting game inputs like kind of reminds me of Akashic Verse kind of.
so really simple. Just if you want to have it bare bone, you hit enemies with your shot. You make them bubble, and then you throw the bubble for points. And that's what is the flies eating at. Although it gets extremely complicated after that with elemental damage and really difficult chains to perform. This game has chaining.
Mhm.
Shall we go in the art book or
Yeah,
manual?
I'm already on the art book. I'm already showing it off the second page.
Okay.
Here's the first page. But yeah, oh yeah, the whole ability to like grab enemies and throw them. What was that one other game? There's like another. What was it? Was it Zero Wing? They can do something kind of like that.
Yeah, Zero Wing. You can actually grab enemies
Yeah.
in like that. So you don't have default attacks. You have gems. So the red one is fire, green is wind, and then you have ice, which is blue. So depending on the how you use it, it's it changes how the attack works. So the wind just tracks enemies, fire just damage, and ice it bounces around.
Mm-hmm.
And also the ball, or in this case it's called willow. The willow you create acts differently depending on the element. So to explain it really shortly, wind floats because it's wind. Ice is heavy, so you actually go down if you hold it like it physically goes down. It's there's actual weight to it. Um, oops. And fire just like a middle ground. There's also another one, but that we're gonna explain that when we get there.
Mm.
But
This. Yeah.
um, and you can most importantly you can grab enemies. So you can grab whatever enemies you want, or just grab the wheel you created and you start chaining with it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's how you score the game, and that's how you gain extents. This game doesn't use a life meter like extents. It actually uses
Yeah. Health.
yeah, actual health, which is extremely convoluted and really complicated to explain. This game is really how you say it. This game has a reputation of being extremely difficult, and it's actually pretty hard.
I don't know why, man, but I feel like every time like a shmup has like a health bar, there's always gotta be some kind of complicated thing behind the game. Like we'll be seeing that
Yeah.
again in our next game as well that we'll be showing off. But yeah.
Shall we go in the art book or
Yeah.
manual?
Yeah, I guess I'll open up the manual as well. I was just showing off the flyer. But yeah, let me turn
Mhm.
that on. There you go. Boom. Just like slowly scroll. Now I just open up the same thing again. Hold on. Oops. Like there's names. The names are pretty similar. File names. There we go. But this is a little
Mm.
off topic. But like, let's think about grabbing enemies and throwing them. You know what game we should show off on this show? I'm willing to actually do another clear of this game just for footage. We need to
What
show
game?
off that Psycho game called Space Bomber.
Oh no, not Space Bomber, dude.
I actually
That's not. That game is sick. Never mind.
I actually quite like that game. I
There's actually a lot of chains. Actually, it's kind of similar to this game. You chain enemies in kind of in a way like that.
mhm.
So
If you're playing against the regular shots, like that or the hidden ship. Not if you're playing against the Tetris block, though.
Tetris,
You
yeah.
just shoot everything down.
Alright, so we got.
I'm not doing that. I'm just playing the regular ship. But anyways, carry on.
So we got the game. So most information right here is just the port. So the thing that we care about is how you play the game. So the game flows like this. You get gems, we shoot gems, we can change the element. Then stop here for the motion inputs.
Oh, you
If you
here?
go, if you can focus on
Oh,
that
there.
page with the motions. So
Just
we
depending on
got
how you input it, it'll change the way your shot works.
yeah, you can perform a powerful shot if you do left right attack or right left for a spread shot. And this it's the only way, but not only way, like the most convenient way to trap enemies. If an enemy collides with this powerful shot, it actually gets trapped in the bubble. Then you start the chain. There's also more attacks like down I think grab, yeah, down grab does a grenade, just like a cotton one, like the little bombs you throw. And there's also one like this, I think it's quarter circle grab. Maybe it's something really complicated to if you grab an enemy while doing that motion, it automatically become willow. But that's really it's really complicated. Doesn't really matter. It's just extra stuff. But the thing it's really important is the hat trick. By pressing, I think it's left, right, and grab, you actually dispose of your hat or the fairy if you play as Cotton. I play as Happil, like the player 2 side, because there's something else with him actually. If you do that motion, you actually remove the hat and you go 10% faster. I'm serious, it's that complicated. And beside that, there's a way to regain HP. So to to say it as fast as possible, when you can shoot the bubbles and it creates a bigger bubble, like it starts like forming something inside of the enemy. That thing every four, like at 4 increments, it releases an HP item. So starting the chain, after after you hit the bubble 4 times, it creates the healing item. But after you do that, you need to do it. You need to hit it 8 times, and then 12, 16, and so on and so on. So after a while, you need to hit a bubble 40 times to create a healing item to prevent easily healing yourself. That's 40. Then it's 44, and so on and so on. 48. It gets progressively more difficult to heal, and you die really easily in this game. Like 2 hits is enough to kill the crit because the damage depends on the element and the enemy. Like bullets, it's like 1/8 of your HP, but colliding with the enemy is 1/3. It sounds really complicated than it is. It's even harder to play this game. Let's show off
the
the art
rest.
book, and I'm gonna start with the replay. I feel like I'm rambling a lot here.
No, it's all
This
good.
game is
It's
extremely complicated.
I feel like the show I know this is supposed to be like a laid back show, but I also think it's like completely okay to start rambling about like obscure things about the game here as well.
It's not obscure. It's that this is how you play the game. Also,
Okay.
it's 7 stages. If you're
Yeah.
wondering,
All right, there we go. Are you ready for the replay?
because YouTube is better. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Also, again,
Pause.
we got great art.
Well, I know Twitch, Chris. I don't know.
I'm
Actually no,
fucked.
I know why. Actually, I know why I don't use Twitch anymore. It's because like my plugin doesn't work properly. My multi RT MPS or whatever it's called. So I'm like, okay, like I default to YouTube. Until they update that, I'm not gonna be streaming on Twitch.
Oh,
All right, let me get the
give me a
game.
countdown here.
All right, got it ready. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, just a heads up for everyone watching. Yeah, sorry for like the kind of poor quality, but this is a VHS recording.
This was the highest score for a while, for a long time, until no, sorry, this was the highest recorded score with video until a new player actually broke the record and scored 37 million. The record back then was 33.
Yeesh.
Just saying, oh, yeah, it's not exponential. It's just it chains extremely well
Yeah.
because the chain gets to insane values. Also, this is cotton, so we got a really funny story.
Yeah, I need
I'm ready
to.
about the story.
Yeah, I need to like try and play some more Cotton games because the only ones I played, what was it? I think it was called like Rainbow Cotton.
No one is alright. Cotton games are pretty tame, but
Yeah,
this one is just such a beast.
I also played Reboot.
Chains. Start the chains. He's playing
Picking up.
as uphill, which starts with different magic. But in this case, you can actually start with whatever magic you want by holding a button start.
Yeah, so we
So,
already see them like picking up and like throwing enemies.
yeah, it starts like absorbing the enemies. You got 30 hits already, which is 30k. Yeah, that's the score value. Also, if you play a player 2 side, you get stuff on the right, which is easier to read. And there's also a way to. There's a lot of inputs in this game, besides just the attacks, the grenade. If you hold, I think it's attack. No, sorry, I think you need to hold grab. You start going faster, but you have inertia. He's gonna do some. He's gonna do it a couple of times. Chain this mid boss is extremely complicated and hard. It's managing the bubble in a like it's juggling the bubble in such a precise way, and now he's gonna cash in with all the willows. So depending on the type of the bubble, so a mid boss actually has more endurance, and it doesn't break after one hit. You can actually bounce it on enemies and create willows, which are the pink bubbles. So sometimes you see them, and once you break a bubble, it appears. It's gonna be huge, and that's how many hits you accumulated during the chain. Now it's gonna leech. It's these are a nice way to
Yeah,
showcase.
yeah, I see what he's doing. He's just kind of like what's he doing? Is he like just bouncing like the bubble back and forth on that hill?
He's hitting it
Yeah, hitting it. Oh, I see. Yeah, shooting it.
20 times. It's 10k each. Like every I think after 100 it's 10k each. You see the thing is forming in the bubble? That's the HP restock. Now he's gonna destroy the mid boss by grabbing him because each part is worth 10k. God, this game is complicated. And yeah, it's slowly like destroying the mid boss. I report it's like a 3. Yes, you can grab the big boss as well. It looks goofy as hell. It doesn't remove the head though. I guess it likes the slow speed. It's gonna move the boss so you can actually go in the safe spot, merge the grenade into one, and create a bouncing ball to bounce the T on. And if you don't collect any T, you gain a bonus, just like every Cotton game, the secret bonus.
Yeah,
Because if you use the nade, the little ball you shoot, like little, I call it the nade, it can merge and yeah, you can make this giant ball of damage.
yeah, I just turned up the audio bit.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry to cut you off. Yeah, the volume's a little too low for Chris, so I turned it up.
Surprisingly, the bonus at the end of stage is really straightforward. It's just 5k with crystal and bonus you got, like how many hits. Also, if you gain the secret bonus, you gain set amount of points. In this case, I think it was 40k. Forgot, or 30. It gets like you gain more points every time you do it. So if you do it twice, it's 40, then 50, 60. Like how many times you gain the secret bonus in a crate. Starting the chain. You can see him going a tiny bit faster sometime. He's doing the speed technique.
What the hat throw thing, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, no, holding a button to get faster. It's like a dash. Also, if you hold the button, you can actually dash as well. You're gonna see that eventually.
That's been nobody's mentioned it yet, but like the visuals in this game are insane.
Dude, it's insane. Like seriously, it's so good. I got 10k. Sorry, got 100k. Chain this mid boss is another. Like you need surgical precision. Also, this game has rank. He has max rank because this guy is shooting.
Is he like normally not shoot?
No. So he got 14 rank. Sorry, he got 14 hits and then he exploded. And he dropped a bubble. There, the bubble it just exploded. Had 140 chains. So the bubbles that came after they were massive. That's another way to score. Basically, yeah. When you break the green bubble that he's using right now, when it explodes, it's gonna drop a huge bubble again. It's called Willow, and that's a lot of points. Also, this game has level ups. You get level 5 really easily. Here is leeching the bubble to get HP refill. Maybe you've seen it inside of the enemy. Still chaining. He did it there, like you've seen, like he had a trail of sprites. He's getting really fast. That's the technique he's using. Also, this boss is an absolute blind killer. There you go. He's doing the speed up by holding a button, which I forgot. I think it should be grab.
It's cool. He's kind of just like whacking all the enemies back down.
Yeah. So this boss, depending on how he faces, is gonna do the attack. So if he faces up, he's gonna do the Zako. If he faces forward or left or right, sorry, it's gonna do a laser attack. That's how you manipulate him into doing the Zako. Man, you have no time to breathe in this game. Like so much stuff going on. Also, every 10 chain, you get a little message like strange, good job and stuff like that. And after 100k, it gives like in. Sorry, after like 120 chains, 130, it gives in, and they just start adding in eyes. It's really funny. There's a lot of charm in everything. Bosses
So we go for like
timeout, so on.
Yeah, we're going for like a timeout.
Yeah. Wow, that was a massive. Look at that stuff. He's grabbing a ball, he's gonna throw it again, and re-grabbing it in midair. That stuff is insane. It's memorized. It's mesmerizing. If
I
you
like
catch that in time.
I like how I can use like the ball here to like just shield yourself from
Yep.
the items here.
I usually throw the ball at the wall and grab it midair, but he was able to like juggle it. It's so hard. I tried it in save states, in emulation. Sorry, in Sega Saturn emulation. It's so hard. Like this is one of the best replays ever, in my opinion. Like skill wise, I say I got insane cutscenes. There was leeching, so this is a nice example. He was leeching a bit, and he got our HP up. Obviously, he has this stage completely memorized to gain chains. There's some extra caravan enemies sometime.
So refresh my memory. So other than like the bubble juggling, is there any other ways to restore your HP or like item drops?
The T actually heals you for like one single pixel at a time. So you gain maybe a third of HP if you collect a good amount of T. That's where spinning up helps. Like there, it did. If you see a trail, using a nade
I see it. I see the little
destroy
trail.
the boss. God, that's really difficult to do. And now you can leech this guy. Also, if you shoot the bubble, it makes like a yo-yo effect. You can get it back. He did that again. That he's holding remember he's doing motion inputs all the time to do everything. It's really impressive.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna bump the enemies and it's gonna drop huge points. The precision needed is astronomical. And remember, depending on what crystal you use, in this case he's using green. If you use red, it goes down. If he uses blue, it goes down faster. But in this case, green floats. The wind element.
The wind power up.
Yeah, and the enemies actually has crystal inside. That's for surviving though. And there's gonna be a huge leech here. This boss is a run killer if you play for surviving. This button is actually really difficult to dodge. It's kind of random. Like you need to read each bullet in a specific way. Also, the hitbox is pretty massive.
Mm-hmm.
Dodging like that is really hard. It's fully optimizing this leech here. It's getting 10k every time he's gaining 10 hits. And secret phase here, if you leech it for long enough, you get these enemies. But this is actually a trap. If you do that, the ball is gonna explode. So he does it before it ends. Because the chain is worth a lot now. It's worth more like K. And because it really didn't hit the bubble like at all, just after what 12 hits, he's already building up another HP.
HP, I see it.
Refill. Yeah.
Art. That boss looks really annoying with like the little
really
aim
hard.
attack. Like it looks like, if it was like a bullet hell, that'd be easy, right? Just like stream it. But like, you get the big ass hitbox. Not so simple.
Here's merging the bubbles. There we
Get
go.
the big bubble now. God.
It's super big. Holy. massive bubble. He's getting up more points by doing that as well. It's having fun. It is.
Throw it. There we go.
This game is like a sandbox in a way. You can play it wherever you want. So much content. But also it's really hard to play. Because how complicated it is. And more cutscenes.
Definitely feels like one of the few shmups I would prefer playing on a controller.
Oh
like
yeah.
With all the different inputs and all that.
Remember, this game is also super laggy. It has like 4 frames of built-in input lag. It's such a mess to play, but it's so good.
Like on MAME, it's like 4 frames and the lag. Is that what you mean?
On PCB as well.
On PCB, oh
the
my, that's ridiculous.
It's not bad. This is pretty straightforward. I can do this. Like this chain is pretty easy. My best score is like 5 million. I did clear the game a couple of times. I'm happy with 5 million. It's already at 10 million here. But this is actually pretty straightforward if you think about it. Just every enemy needs to be converted into a bubble. Just hit the enemy.
Oh yeah, this is I remember watching you practice the stage a lot back then.
Yep. This is the game where the game kicks in and it's absolute insanity.
Yeah, have like enemies coming from all over the place.
Yeah, now he's eating the bubble, as you can see. He's not forming the HP refill anymore because he already hit it once or twice. So he needs to get to maybe like what 20 hits. There you go. Now he's forming it. Now it's 24 hits. There's gonna be 28, and so on and so on. That trick is really hard. I tried doing that. It's really hard to do, but you're gonna gain a lot of points here.
I assume this game, this runs a full chain, right? He never drops it.
So you drop the chain every stage. Like every chain is built in the enemy. So if this bubble gets destroyed, you start the chain all over again.
Well, yeah, I know that. Like I know it breaks at the end because he throws it away, and it's a per stage
Oh, you
cheating.
mean, yeah,
I mean like per stage cheating.
enemy.
Yeah.
You're talking about the first. Yeah, usually you want to keep the first enemy until the very end.
Yeah. Okay.
But you're gonna see something in the stage, which is the difference between this run and the world record. God, the music is so good. These chains are astronomically difficult. Oh,
No, then he drops it.
Yep.
Nah, I see what you mean.
This boss is also impossible unless you know the trick. You need to destroy the 2 jewels he has in his hand. So you need to start the chain here again.
Yeah, that's another part I remember watching you practice.
Yeah, this guy is insane. I built a strategy by using 2 bombs. Like depending what bombs you have, it changes the bomb property. Like the green one is just like a short windmill. No, sorry, it's like a short tornado. The red is like a dragon, and the ice is like a cover, like it's a screen bomb, but it's pretty bad. So I had a strategy by holding 2 red bombs and 1 green here to chain, or just deal damage. If you have no magic, like if no crystals, you do the cotton 1 shot, which is just a straight shot, and that's it, just a straight shot with no bombs. So you kind of want to route the game in a really specific way. So in this stage, I wanted to gain 2 red bombs for this boss, and the last gem I wanted is green. So I can start with green, you know, and you 2 reds. Nice, throw the boss. Again, he's doing the juggling here. It's so impressive to watch. You never seen stuff like this in a shmup or on a video game as well.
Yeah, this is very unique.
It's so unique. Yeah. And that boss is the difference between world record or not, because it dropped the chain many times. That boss was worth over 8 million. Not over like 4 million or so, because there's another boss that's gonna be really complicated to score. Again, he did the secret bonus, so he gained more points by doing it. Well, I think it was like what, 60k or 80k. Didn't catch it. And this is the epic reference to Cotton 1. It's the first stage. So this is pretty straightforward. Just hit the enemy and chain. It gets crazy after the beginning of the stage, obviously. There you go, crazy. Like, the amount of practice you need for this stuff is it cannot be explained. Because I tried. The enemy formation is always static though, beside a few waves that are random. You can leech a couple of extra hits by the flower. It shoots some seed. Like there, it uses his body to deflect the bubble, like bounce it in a really fast fashion. There's so much strategy involved in everything doing. Because the bubble is an entity and actually bounces from you. Now he's starting to leech for some HP. This is a famous spot. This is where you can gain HP, like in survival. If you have green here, you can gain a full HP restock like this. As long as you're not hitting the bubble before that part. Otherwise, you need to hit it more times. This mid boss is really difficult. I have no idea how to chain him.
It's kind of crazy.
I have no idea. I tried. I don't get it.
It's about the music in the siege is really dang good.
Oh, it's so good. Broke the chain there. Yeah. And that's a massive score loss.
I like how you can pick up. I like how you can pick up the mid bosses as well.
Yeah, you can just fully pick him up. Even the final boss, you just pick him up. Pick her up. Sorry, doesn't matter. This section is where I got really mad at practicing because it's fully memorization. If you get hit by these like chomping insects, it's like half of your HP. It's so bad. It's so annoying. Like you can just die by hitting enemy twice. Also, there's no one up. If you're wondering, 0. If you die, you die. It's not a single like extent. That's your life point. That's it. So he's losing up a lot of score here. He lost the chain. Back to 50k. So you really kind of want to use green for if you're scoring. It's more consistent. I used green. I used blue here. I like blue. There's that little HP refill there. Yeah. So this boss is where most people stop playing the game because it's impossible. That's a lot of enemies that just lost. That's another. That's a way to score this boss. Getting out the enemies. So I was watching the guy scoring this game on Twitter a bit. He usually posts his scores, and he had a full scoreboard of stage 6 game overs.
Oh, so this guy still plays?
The whole board was 6. No, this is a different guy.
Oh, okay.
On Twitter, which also scores Shadow over Mystara, the beat 'em up. Lost the chain there. I forgot his name. Sorry. So yeah, this boss is
oh my god! Like all those aimed bullets right there. Yikes.
And they're random as well when they shoot. They are random intervals.
The random intervals. Disgusting.
Yeah. And there he started chaining, but you need to gain. They need to grab it while chaining, and this random way does this attack. I have no idea how to die. But this is the difference between the world record and the score run. It's just these two bosses. The score gain between these two is insane.
This is probably like a really stupid question, but I assume a no damage run has not been done in this game.
No.
Yeah, I thought
Don't
so.
even try. You can do it. You can bomb this guy twice. This is a way. I mean, I'm able to do it not taking damage because you need to do it for surviving. Like you need all your HP.
Right.
And there's a pretty obvious spot for the T minigame.
Just sit there, the little hole.
Yep. If there's any questions in chat, feel free to write them. I'll be glad to answer them. Because the next stage is gonna be hell. Yeah, technical bonus is just balls times 500. It's really simplistic. This is probably the best cutscene in the game. Also, this superplay shows the whole story, which is nice.
That's cool, yeah. You know, most good players just skip it.
Yeah, so it's the true superplay, all content. This is by far my favorite cutscene. Actually, second favorite. It's so goofy. I have no idea what the story, don't even ask it. I think it's something about saving the kingdom. This last stage is absolute. I have no idea how to explain it. It's hell. Then like those ghosts spawn and some shoot and some don't. So I need to memorize them. And there is basically no way to restock on HP in this stage. It goes too fast.
You even like get HP from like the bubble?
Yeah, no, you have no. There's no ceiling.
Right.
Because it's gonna be a boss rush after this. There's a small boss rush. You can restock on magic, but not HP. So you need to learn that boss for. It's the only way to restock magic for a brief amount of time.
You said like 2 bombs would just kill the previous boss, right?
Yeah, 3 bombs, and then use the full shot to kill him, but you need to get lucky. You cannot afford getting hit more than once doing that boss. This actually is pretty easy. This is where shit hits the fan. I was back for a bit there. On. After that pumpkin, it's really hard. Because some of the most nasty mid bosses are back. Also, the ghost that appears are really hard to avoid.
They like appeared like right in front of the player, like on that last wave. It looked like they appeared like just right in front of the player on that last wave. Those ghosts.
Yeah,
like
they're static. Yeah, they're static, but they're hard to memorize. Luckily, no, they can telefrag you though. And you see the HP as like half.
Yeah.
That's almost not enough to survive. Like one hit by colliding with the enemy. That's basically is gonna kill you with this HP. That's so massive. That precision. That's so good. Yeah, contact damage is your worst enemy in this game. And it's full of ghosts. Also, this guy is back. Luckily, it's simple to chain. He has less HP, so it's not bad. Still, it's mesmerizing how he's trying to chain this. Like dropping the ball, dropping the bubble and then throwing a nade in an archway and somehow hitting him. It's like a sniper. And the boss after this is also the hardest boss in the game. You just skill it, it's impossible. There's a way to do it. There's a way to manipulate him into shooting off screen, but it's complicated. It's just spit skill it. He has
Yeah.
like 8 phases, so memorize as like, or you die instantly. He shoots a huge stream of bullets, but if you can beat that guy, you win. Like the one CCs, and it's basically guaranteed. The last boss is free.
That's a big bubble.
It's a holy shit. Never seen it big.
Throw it. Yes.
I've seen secret bonus. Wow, it's a huge secret bonus. This is my favorite cutscene in the game. So I've seen strategies for that boss, the knight. And there's a way to manipulate him off screen, but usually people just bomb it 3 times. They just don't care. Yeah, final boss. Final boss is a huge score gain, but surviving it's free. It's just static. Just hit her a couple of times with a bomb and she dies. If you want to score, you want to fully memorize the butt positions. This is really easy. Just 4 waves and 10 butts. You're actually gonna use the ship to move the bubble.
Is this her whole like attack pattern? That's it. Like shoots a bit, then throws the bats.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. It's like a reward. This is memorization. You can do that spinning. I'm able to do this. I'm able to fully change the stage.
So whenever she uses like her shot attack, is it just aimed at you?
Yeah.
Okay, well yeah, this boss fight's free then.
Yeah, no, if you get here, no matter how, just throw a bomb and she dies. But it's more like
It's kind of like
this one is kind of tricky.
It's kind of like the final boss 4 of Helsinki, where it's like easy, but gives you like a crap ton of points. Like you will not die to that boss ever.
Ooh, he lost some butts there. He lost 5 butts. I think the max is 230 chains. If you get them all. Also, there's some butts there. There's extra butts. This is kind of hard. This is the last trick you need to master. Ooh,
You messed
lost
up there, yeah.
Throw it off screen and get the bubble. Holy shit. How much was that? 1 million from the bubble?
Well, GG.
The game. Absolutely bonkers. And the ending is also really nice. You see a pattern with these games by Atlus or Success. They are really high quality. The production value is really. Unfortunately, the game is gate kept from. Sorry, it's gate kept by difficulty and accessibility.
Yeah. It's not. It's hard. It's just hard to get into. Just from me. Just from like watching like you play and watching this replay. Dang. There's a lot of cool stuff going on though. Like the whole like bubble chaining stuff. With, like all the different inputs. It's like really cool.
Super unique. Yeah, it's great. It's a great game for scoring, but extremely difficult to play. But I'm happy though. I got decent amount of score and I cleared this game after wanting to do it for like 4 or 5 years. I know this game for so long. It's great.
Do you have any other content clears?
Hmm?
Do you have any other clears in the series?
1, that's it. 1 and 2.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, 100%. The SNES one. It's a nice game, but a bit easy. Oh yeah, one last thing I didn't mention. characters are basically the same as acting, but besides they start with different magic. Appeal, she starts with ice magic. That's the only thing. Like the cycle is different. It doesn't matter. So
Right.
play as ever you prefer. I prefer Appeal.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that like a while ago when I was watching you practice this game.
It's the same exact thing. It's just preference. It's like having a red or blue ship.
Yeah.
Great music. Also, you see what happens after the game. That's the second boss. Remember him?
Mm-hmm.
Star plant. So it's in a vase now. Out of charm.
Very nice music.
Yep. Absolutely. This is a masterpiece. There's another run. It's gonna be another game. Then I'm gonna stop for today.
Yeah, just one more after this.
Just what the video's gonna be uploaded anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Also, hey there, children. Yeah. Antu's pretty cool. Okay, and let me just there we go. All right, so I guess we'll just go back right into the Sora one because we don't have like a manual to show off. I'll talk about some of the systems while you get ready. We'll get you the video up. So
yeah, tell me when you're ready.
yeah. All right, so now I got into let's talk about Sora a bit. So this is a game that was released in 2010 by the Doujin Circle called Orange Juice, which some of you may be familiar with. They made the board game 100% Orange Juice, which is really popular, and a lot of people only really know OJ for that, the board game. But a lot of people don't realize that the characters in that board game actually originate from a series of shoot 'em ups. So some other shoot 'em ups that they've made is QP Shooting, Christmas Shooting, Suguri, Flying Red Barrel, Celebration of Suguri series. And we have Sora, which is also a Suguri series game. And in fact, this is a prequel to Suguri. So the Suguri games are a pretty unique set of shoot 'em ups. I hesitate to call them a horizontal shmup because enemies are coming from all over the screen. You can also shoot backwards, forwards, above, below. There's so many angles you can shoot at. Honestly, it plays a lot close. It plays kind of like an arena shooter at times. But you're dashing around. You can go through beam-based attacks like Damaku, fire, using your dash. But you're unable to dash through physical attacks such as bombs, melee attacks, etc. And so whenever you dash, you gain meter. And I'll show that off once we start to run in the top left corner. And that meter, you're able to hold up to 3 hypers. And hypers are basically the equivalent of bombs in this game. They're short burst attacks that deal a lot of damage and give you iframes. You want to utilize those for either chaining purposes, which this game will do a lot with the Zapper Hyper, or just for pure survival. And speaking of chaining, this game has a chaining system. It's based on damage that you deal to enemies. It's got kind of like an overkill mechanic going on. So let's say we have an enemy that has, I don't know, 320 HP. So I could point blank shoot him with my bazooka. And I'll deal 320 damage, right? And I'll just one-shot him. Alternatively, I can shoot him twice with my beam rifle attack. Each shot does 120 damage. So that's 240. He still got some HP left. And that's when I blast him with my bazooka. So I get a lot more points out of that one enemy. Not points, but chain. And what you want?
Alchemy.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes. You want to maintain that chain throughout the whole stage if possible. If you drop it at any points, you're going to be losing on average. Like in stage 1, if you drop chain at the very end, you're going to lose like 70,000 points. It's a huge loss if you drop it, so don't do that. With that being said, I guess I can talk about the weapons that this run uses. So this run uses Rifle M, which is like kind of like the most basic shot. It's like a little pea shooter. Shoots like a blue shot that travels in a straight line. You can also deal like a dash attack with that weapon, where you shoot 3 bursts. They deal less damage than just one regular standing shot, but you can do them in quick succession. But like if you spam dash, like spam your attacks, you build up heat. The higher your heat is, the more damage you'll take. So the whole dashing system is kind of like a risk and reward system. Like, yeah, you can dodge stuff, avoid taking damage completely, but like once you do take damage, you're going to take a lot of damage. So sometimes you want to think, do I want to like, you know, keep my heat low and kind of just brute force through this attack, taking a lot of hits, or do I want to like risk just trying to dodge everything? But if I get hit once, I'm gonna take a crap ton of damage.
That's actually a really interesting method, like chain. Sorry, to fix, like just avoid everything. Although there's a punishment if you take damage. That's actually really smart.
Yeah, so like if you're at 300% heat, you'll take like 4 times the amount of damage. It's kind of insane. There's like a few attacks where if you're full HP and you're at like 300% heat, you will just die in one hit.
Oh, it's like Cotton too.
Yeah. With that being said, let's get right into the run. So I'm gonna count down. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm ready.
Yes, I just go straight.
This was played on arcade.
Yes, arcade mode, yes. So arcade mode, you play through all 7 stages in one go. In story mode, it's stage by stage. You beat one stage, you unlock the next. And I actually recommend you go through story mode first, instead of going for an arcade 1cc. Honestly, going for an arcade clear first is a horrible idea. So you can see I'm moving around really quickly using my dash. And I see those arms on that big robot? I shoot it with my weaker shot and finish it off with the bazooka to get more hits from that enemy.
So if people don't know about the alchemy trick, basically let's think about an enemy that has 5 HP. And the bazooka, like this is much like a bazooka, hitting it does 5 damage and 500 points. And you have a gun that does 1 damage and gives 100 points every time you shoot something. This is similar to Metal Slug or Fan. So let's think about the damage here. So you deal 4 damage, it's 400 points, and you end the enemy with a strong shot. So it's 400 plus 500, rather than just 500 or just 500 by just gunning it down. That's how the alchemy works. Basically, you want to finish an enemy or strong attack.
Yeah, you just
and
basically
just chipping away the HP with light attacks.
Yeah, you want basically just deal as much damage. Like you want to get the most damage out of each enemy. Also, I'm doing like a old strat for this mid boss. This is kind of like a outdated milk. I'm not able to get my chain as high up as I normally could with my new strat, but the new strat is very unreliable. Like if the boss moves in like a certain way, well, actually most of the time if it moves in like in a weird way, you're going to fail the 5th wave. But I played back then. I used the old strat, so I don't have to worry about that.
Something to mention is this game is gorgeous.
Yeah, I love how this game looks. Yeah, 27k combo after the mid boss is, for me nowadays that's pretty bad. But like back then this was pretty average, pretty closer on the good side, honestly.
What about collisions?
Oh,
Is there
like
any collision?
like hitboxes? Oh, like enemy collision.
Yes.
No, there's no enemy collision.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just playing it safe right
Not
here.
that familiar with this.
Let's see what strategy. I forgot which strategy. I just played safe here instead of trying to like optimize this. Yeah, that was a pretty
And
bad. That was a pretty bad hyper.
Points are just points, right?
Yeah.
You don't get anything.
Yeah, I'm doing a really bad job at the Zakura Rush. I missed 3 enemies. I mean, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but nowadays I'm able to get all of them like 90% of the time. And for that, at the Zakura Rush at the end, it's better to just go for kills rather than combo. This Mr. Chain is so high at this point. The raw points you get is worth more than just missing out on one, but again, having like a higher combo. Yeah, I'll tell you, we just want to like speed kill this boss as fast as possible.
Going from bottom to this is an absolute light show. But you already dodge, like you just dash to stop. You already dodge into this.
Yeah, that was a slow kill. I don't know why the hyper was so delayed. It was a bad hyper too. I didn't like align it properly. For the zapper, if you hit the enemy right in the intersection where the 2 slashes meet, you'll deal 750 damage. The horizontal slash does 400, while the vertical one does 350.
Rank B.
Yeah, rank is calculated just based on like HP and time taking to beat a stage.
No,
But ultimately, it doesn't matter. Like in stage 6, even if I like no damage it in stage 6, I'm still going to get like a B or an A, just because the timer bonus gets really low because we spend a lot of time milking a lot of the towers in that stage. Yeah, that enemy has like multiple hit points. The little lights each act as a hitbox, so I want to try to capitalize on that. The bazooka, you want to point blank. Point blanking deals 320 damage, and if you just compared to shooting it from afar, which deals 250. This stage is really dang hard. Stage 2 is one of the hardest stages to optimize.
What is the number there? The bar it's ticking up the number.
Which one? The top left corner?
Yes.
That's
like
your hyper. That's your hyper gauge. Yes, which fills up every time you dash through a bullet, graze a bullet while dashing, or deal damage. Yeah, this is a very
iframes.
Yes. All of them give you iframes. Yes. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Back then, this is pretty standard pace. And usually nowadays I can enter this mid boss with like an extra 2,000 combo. And I have a really weird setup for this. It's a very precise setup where I want to retarget my I want to retarget to the top sentry, and then zapper hyper at the bottom. So my slashes hit all of the turrets at the same time for a big combo. Yes, this is about average pace at the time this was achieved. What do I do here? Yeah, I messed up there. I tried to shoot the enemy, but there's a bullet coming right for me. Yeah, one thing you really need to learn about this game is positioning and timing your shots. It's not like a shmup where you just hold down the shoot button, right? You can dodge. No, you need to like be mindful when you're shooting, because each attack you do has like startup lag, so you're vulnerable while you're shooting.
How does the hit goes down? Just goes down?
The hits?
Into something. The hit, yeah.
Oh, you mean like the damage thing on the left?
No, the hit, the 200% just goes down.
Oh yeah, if you're not dashing, it goes down naturally, yeah. But I'm generally at very high heat because I'm mashing dash. With dashing, you can cancel your attack early. Like you saw right there. Like watch next time I do an attack, you'll see like a cancel like icon next to me. Not that one.
There's some crazy light show here. Oh.
Yeah, but you're able to deal a lot of damage by like doing your attack, canceling it, then doing another attack. That's how you're able to like chain multiple attacks really quickly together. See right there, you saw like how many rockets I was able to shoot in that quick succession? That's because I'm utilizing the dash cancel mechanic. So on this boss, I want to hyper the rocks using the zapper hyper at least 4 times. And if I do this, this will counter stop the chain meter, the damage meter on the left. Mandatory, you want that. Also, you need to make sure you kill this boss at a specific time. Because if you kill like right now, you will drop chain as she's blowing up. So wow. I'm gonna want to wait during this phase. Boom. So you have rocks that are still here. So it gives me something to reset my chain with. There we go.
Wow, that's really smart.
Yeah. If you kill it in any other place of phase 3, you were going to drop chain. For the longest time, I was wondering what the hell was like. Why was my score just randomly like 80k low, 80,000 points less? Then I realized I dropped chain at the very end. So my chain, the chain meter, the raw points you get from defeating the boss, it doesn't get affected by my combo because I dropped it.
Some jank.
Yeah,
right there.
Only the stage 2 and 3 boss have that. The reason why that happens is because both of those bosses do not have dialogue post-fight. For every other boss, there's dialogue at the end of the fight, which causes the chain meter to pause.
Oh. I see what. What happened to your score? Just every stage has final score.
Yeah, every stage is touted individually, and then it gets added up at the very end.
Oh.
Which I like it like that because it's just easier for me to keep track of things. Also, this part's really hard to optimize. You can accidentally one-shot those big robots, which has happened many times. It's actually very precise, being able to completely dismantle each one of those enemies. And if you one-shot it on accident, you're likely doing your chain is just going to drop. It just dies. Yeah. I'm going up to the top. I'm kind of just shooting rockets off screen so I can spawn kill those enemies while doing point-blank high rocket damage. 320 hits. You want to dash through these lasers right here. That's free meter right here. I'm gonna use a hyper right here. So the zapper hyper, gives me a crap ton of points, like I said.
Recorded.
Hits. Yeah, I'm just thinking. So I need to deal like a certain amount of damage to this mid boss, right? So I'm just like looking at my combo meter and just like doing some quick math in my head, just to look out for a specific number.
Oh.
Yeah.
This record is fake, doesn't count anymore.
Yeah.
Count.
Yeah, and you want to make sure you make sure you align that hyper properly at the very end for the 750 damage.
I didn't even notice it died the first time. I was able to track it.
Old strat right here. This allows you to hit all the enemies, and then I point blank rocket the last one. But now I can actually point blank rocket all of them. It's very risky, but it is for the most part static. It's just the initial spawns of those enemies. It's like slightly different every time. It's like slightly more to the left, slightly more to the right. You get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But it's generally very consistent. I also missed one enemy there. Sometimes it's better just to leave one enemy alive, just so you have bullets to dash through to maintain your chain. If you kill one of those enemies early, or if you get hit, you're going to drop there. So I was just playing it safe.
You really don't want to take damage in this game, huh?
I mean, taking damage isn't the biggest deal in the world. Like, right there, I don't want to take damage specifically because I will drop chain. But taking damage, again, a lot of other places, isn't too bad. Like, you have something called a shield bonus at the end of your stage, and you can get up to 10,000 points if you don't take any damage. So if I have like half HP, I get 5,000 HP. It's not the biggest. It's not a big loss at all.
Still points.
Yeah, it's very minimal. So far it's a really good fight. I get hit in a really stupid way there. This is probably the second hardest fight in the game. I almost no-hit it, but I don't know what I was doing. There's a new milk involving these little spinning chakrams. Now we want to milk that final phase.
Your chain doesn't drop if you take damage.
Not in this game, no.
Oh, that's security. Okay.
Yeah, in this game,
the worst game.
in that run, in this run, my train actually dropped on Mira, so I ended up losing 15,000 points. I mean, it sucks, but it's not the end of the world. I can manage.
Yeah.
The reason, and the thing is, back then I didn't even. This is still what I already knew about the stage 2 chain drop at the end, right? But I was not aware of the stage 3 one. So like back then, I thought that was just normal. But now I can score. I can score way higher in stage 3 with this knowledge. And with the new strats implemented, I'm able to my best. I can score 200 like 235k in that stage. That run, in this run, that was like what 201k. But the stage kind of sucks because the spawn positions of a lot of these enemies are randomized. That means I can't really point blank efficiently. It's way too hard to optimize stage 4. It is pretty stupid. Okay, the old stage 4 strat, where I just shoot the mid-boss with my rockets, but now I utilize Zapper Hypers on this thing, and I get like an extra like 2,000 hits with this new strat.
You don't want to leech a bit? Like, you want to leech those projectiles a little bit?
A projectile? I mean, they don't really give you much.
No.
Okay, here, that was kind of a bad hyper. Like, I didn't like get the side arms of that dude. You want to go into the top left corner, top right corner, and then whack using the zapper to reset the chain. It will. It's a very strict moment right there. Right here too. You saw how I whacked that enemy on the bottom right, the little mine?
Yeah, yeah.
If you don't do that, you will drop chain right here. Do you see how long it takes for this mid-boss to spawn?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need something to hit after you killed that last robot.
Really smart.
Yeah. I'm just going for like a hyper. Why not? I have a spare hyper here. I hit that little bullet on the left side just to reset my chain. That wasn't really necessary, but I just kind of felt like doing it. And Zapper right here can do like a cool speed kill on this mid-boss. This mid-boss is insanely difficult. I don't have to worry about it.
Whoa.
With this shot.
What? You hit it off screen?
Yeah.
Or how you did that?
Yeah, I hit my Zapper sword like extends off screen a bit, so that's why I was able to hit it.
It spawns there off screen, so it's like a preload game.
Yeah.
That's...
optimally, you want to like milk that, but it's so difficult. It's not worth it. You don't even get much from milking it either. Speaking of milk, we're gonna be milking this boss. This boss is probably the hardest boss in the game for scoring.
Oh, I see the tacos.
Yeah, but we don't
really gain points. You gain meter. That's why it's up.
You gain combo hits,
Sorry,
but you don't gain raw score from this. I'm just doing this to give myself a better clear bonus and to also improve the increased amount of points I get from defeating Sham. But we don't want to milk too long in this fight. If we milk too long, our time number bonus is gonna go below 0, and that's when we'll start losing points. So there's a specific part of the song, like once like a certain part of the song starts playing, that's when I want to like go for the kill. Also, if you get hit by those little electricity balls, you will get stunned and you cannot dash. See, I'm stunned right now. You can get hit during a hyper. It's really silly. But I still went for it because I want the hit. I want the hits.
Crazy dodging. Even like you dash through stuff, but you also need to dodge in the meantime. There's some stuff you can't dodge.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, Jamer. Some of the new strats I came up with for like the 1.9 mil run I'm going for, it's really, some of these routes are really stupid. I haven't been able to get it clear because of how difficult some of these strats are.
Also, you don't drop chain during the bosses.
No, on this boss in particular. No, only on this boss. The chain meter actually locks. It will not drop.
Sounds like an oversight. That helps a lot.
No, I don't know how exactly it works, but sometimes the meter will not be locked. But every time I use Zapper and kill the mid boss really quickly, it causes the combo meter to lock on Sham. So I think it has something to do with how fast you kill the mid boss. I don't know what I'm doing there. I should just finish the boss, but I was like trying to like build another hyper so I can finish off with a hyper. But it wasn't worth it. I took damage because of that. Whatever.
That's
162. 162 back then. 162Ks. Okay. I can get 210K now.
Crazy game.
Yeah.
There it's obvious, like you're weakening the boss with weak attacks and then finishing it with attack. That's
Yeah.
pretty obvious. That's basically, yeah, that's what his alchemy is.
Yeah. The stage will not advance
Wow.
until all those rockets are gone, by the way. Okay, that's a weak strat. You want to like completely point blank that enemy. Okay, I still have the hyper implemented here. Okay, this is bad. You want to like go up to the enemy and point blank, but since like I took so long to get to that section, I didn't have enough time to position myself in a good spot. So that's why I kind of just had to flail right there. And I didn't even finish that enemy off.
These missiles.
Yeah, I didn't even finish that enemy off properly. But yeah, that section will also not advance until you kill all the rockets off.
Oh, you don't gain points by this.
Nah.
Just take your time.
Dude, the stage 5 song is so good, Jamers.
So that hits you. You cannot pass through that laser.
I can dash to the laser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tough section right here. Did I go for the simplified strat? I do. I take no risks here, yeah. I missed that arm. Bad hyper here. I have a better alignment for this section now. You want to like start from the top, dash down, and then hyper while you're still locked onto the top enemy. So when you use the Zapper hyper at the bottom, you get the 400 chain from each of those enemies all in one go. I also screwed this part up. This part's really dang hard if you try to do this without a hyper. I only recently got good at doing it without a hyper, but I still use one because it's just better to use one. You get more of a combo. 21K. Actually, for back then, this is pretty good. For me, I can get 24.5K entering this boss. Make sure you do not deal too much damage to the core in this phase. If you do, you will skip phase 2, which means you lose out on at least 3,000 combo. Do not do that. Do not skip that phase. I've done it a few times in a run on accident. There's multiple ways you can set this boss up. So 1 beam rifle hyper and 2 zapper hypers. That was a pretty optimal way of getting all the hits I can from that mid-boss, but unfortunately that leaves me with 0 hypers for this section, which isn't a big deal. You really, for this first part, you don't really need a hyper, but it's for the part after this one, with the random Zako, that you kind of want a hyper. You can go to the corner right here and just kind of do this, but I mean, you don't get many hits from this. You get like 250 each. That's why you want to like bring the hyper, so you can have time to point blank those enemies. And also that safe spot isn't foolproof either. Sometimes enemies can still easily just go up, multiple enemies can just clump up and go up there and you'll just get screwed. So it's kind of just like a last resort if I have no hypers, which I did in this run. I don't know if I milked this boss. Back then, did I milk this boss? Well, I think I do, but not as hard as I do nowadays. Okay, yeah, I just go for bazooka shots on the shields. I like to go for like a zapper swing on the shields. Now, I'm actually able to milk this first phase for like an extra 2 waves. Now that I'm utilizing my zapper attack more often, I'm actually able to deal less damage to the boss. So it allows me to milk for an extra 2 waves. Don't do any more than 6. If you do more than 6, you will get negative time bonus, which you'll start losing points. Don't do that.
You're making those enemies out, right?
Yeah.
The barriers.
Yeah, the barriers.
It's quite hard to decipher what's time.
Yeah, this game's crazy. I got hit right there. It's boss. The phase one milking is really damn hard because you see like those homing rockets that are loosely aimed. They like curve and all that. They can go off screen. If they're off screen, it is very hard to keep track of them. That's usually how I get hit during this phase. Yeah, that was like a simple milk. It wasn't anything too insane. Phase 2 is better to...
Simple.
It's better to... what am I doing here? Okay, no, I don't know what I'm doing. You're supposed to do like a full U turn, like do a full U dash, and come back around, and you end up behind Nath, and you just finish her off. Really easy. I don't know how I got hit there. And then for the phase 3, we want to save our hypers for phase 3. We want all 3, so we can skip this one. Because she has this one attack where she like goes off screen and does this insane charge attack. Not only does it deal a crap ton of damage if you get hit, but you will drop chain even if you don't get hit. Because she's off screen for so long, you have nothing to hit, so you will drop chain. Just speed kill it.
And there you kept the chain.
Yeah, because there's dialogue, so you keep the chain.
Let's see. Yep.
Yeah, 278. Back then, I think my PB for this stage was 290k. But I think that's still, you know, for a run, that's still decent. Now, this is the most important part of the game. Stage 6, this is the big stage, the big milk. I don't even, okay, I didn't even optimize this back then. Well, actually I did, I just didn't want to risk it, because it's kind of tight. This is an easy strat. There's a better way of doing that, though. Leave that enemy on the left side alive, so you have something to maintain your chain with during this section. Now I will kill it.
Leeching some bombs there.
Oh, what's up?
Leeching out some hypers there.
Not necessarily, I mean, I can leech a hyper, but it's more so I maintain my my chain. Because if I killed that enemy on the left side, I would have nothing to reset my chain with, so it would have dropped. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Got hit there. I got hit by the laser. Okay. Nowadays, I can generally like easily no hit all the way until like the final section of the stage. Also, you do not want those bombs. You see how like the bombs from that sentry were coming down? You do not want them to hit that red orb. That's the core of the tower. And those bombs can actually deal damage to that. Yeah, so I'm gonna point blank the wall right here.
Point blank the wall.
Yeah, since the tower's going off screen, it still has like a hitbox I can hit up there.
Wow.
So I have something I can leech.
You can't do it anymore though. It just goes away after that.
Yeah, it's only around for a little bit of time.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, take care of that rocket ASAP.
But you didn't find that stuff out in stage 4 and...
For this, for the tower milks, I just stole it from Jamers.
Oh.
Jamers put in a lot of work for me. This wouldn't have been possible without him.
That's how we start.
Yeah, so here I'm doing it again. Keep in mind, you also get hypermeter from this. Yeah, there we go.
That's crazy then. I mean, even for just playing the game, not being touch really useful then.
Wrong hyper, I meant to use a zapper. Right there.
It seems like the bombs are worth more than hits in this game. Like you want to have bombs and just, you know, hits.
Oh, like the sword hyper? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're more valuable than just HP.
You can get up to 750 combo from a zapper hyper. But you need to be smart about it. You need to like figure out where the best place to utilize one. Typically you want to use it when you can hit multiple enemies at once with it. Like here, I implemented a hyper here. Not there, but like on those floating enemies. You care about that thing? Oh great, dealt damage to the core. I'm not sure how much damage it deals, the enemy rockets. I think it deals at least 300. I think it deals at least 300 damage though. I know the cores have 2000 HP. There's a third turret you can get on the bottom. But it's kind of a pain in the ass to get. I get it there though, fortunately. This part right here is pretty difficult. You need to make sure you kill this thing in the bottom right, but sometimes it just doesn't die. Even if I'm like spamming rockets in the bottom right corner, sometimes it just doesn't work. I'm not sure why. I never figured out why it doesn't work sometimes.
Do you get it? Let's see.
I mean, I survived. I didn't get hit by the bomb, the rocket in the bottom right corner. I think I just said, fuck it, I'm not even gonna bother with that bottom turret. See, the thing is with the stage, you still do want to play fast. Like, a lot of times you will, like, get near 0 timer bonus. Sometimes you will reach 0. You just want to try to play as fast as possible. That's why I didn't bother waiting for that.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this part is ridiculous. I'm just like playing. I think right here I'm just straight up playing for survival with those sentries. Okay, now I'm gonna try to optimize my hits. Well, a lot of damage has already been done, so there's not much I can do. That was a bad hyper, too. Yeah, I'm using my Zapper so I can hit those sentries from off. They're being blocked by the tower, right? But I'm able to hit them with my sword, my Zapper sword, which is really cool. I'm trying to get these towers in a good position before I kill them off. Like right here, you want the tower to be like, you know, either really high up or really low, so you have more time to milk it off screen, like what I'm doing right now. That's why I waited for the tower to go the lower. But you can't do it on the second one because you get interrupted by dialogue. If you're playing for survival, this is probably the second hardest boss, I think. It's the most random boss in the game, that's for sure. Here, I'm just going to play for survival. There's not really much you can do on Starbreaker 1. I mean, I guess you could try to milk her satellites. That's if you want to milk for like 1,000 years. I mean, by then you're going to have like 0 points because negative time bonus. You're just going to have 0 points. Oh yeah, make sure you hyper here. With the blue flames, your shots will not pierce you. So if you do not hyper her, you will drop combo. Because you're not able to hit her. Sometimes it's hard to tell like where sometimes it's hard to tell where the bombs will hit you. Like, I thought I was safe up there, right? But no. The hitboxes are very, a lot fatter than you think they are. When you're actually forced to dodge, it can be kind of weird. You're just in the corner. And win, yeah. Kind of sloppy, but...
Okay, that was fast.
Yeah. It's a difficult fight.
Really smart planning ahead.
Yeah, and look at that, 400k. By far the most out of any stage.
There's going on here.
And then the final boss. I play very safe on I just wanted to clear. So I don't do the full milk on phase 2, but now I do. The phase 2 milk is probably the single hardest trick in the game. That's why I only like did a little bit of it. Also, this part is completely random. You can get completely walled by the lasers and bombs. I mean, look at I'm in the corner. I can
optimize.
No, there's not much. In this phase right there, the laser and bomb phase, there's nothing you can do. It's just a survival. It's like it's like Toho. It's like a Toho survival.
That's a way to say it.
Yeah. So my plan here is to make sure I enter the next phase with 3 hypers. Oh, by the way, in this stage alone, your shield bonus and time bonus do not matter. It doesn't get calculated.
Oh.
Huh. Well, it's a bug. It's definitely an oversight, but like it's displayed, but it just doesn't get added to your total score.
Oh, okay, that's weird. That's definitely a bug. Well, that's better than score, but it's easier.
I'd rather... Actually, I kind of prefer this way. That means I can kind of do whatever I want on the final boss. I can take as much damage as I want. I can play really risky, but I can also play very slowly. I can take as much time as I need on phase 2.
Yeah. Technically a bug made scoring more less exciting.
Yeah. It's final, final boss is ridiculous, yeah. Boom, boom. Yeah, this is the really bad one, this attack. But I don't want a Piper. If you get hit by a bomb, it doesn't... If you're low-key, it's not going to deal too much damage, so just don't dash. Look at the situation I'm in. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, this attack's nasty. It's better to just tank the damage with low heat, because you need the 3 hypers for this phase. So in order to do the full milk, you want to destroy each and every single one of these satellites. Easier said than done. It's the hardest thing in the game. Also, as soon as you kill one, my combo is locked for the rest of the run. I will no longer drop combo.
That's useful.
Oh, absolutely. That means I can take my time on this. Optimally, you want to actually deal a lot of damage to the core, and then destroy one of them. Just so you get extra raw play score because you have higher combo before you lock the combo. But if I drop combo before I'm able to kill the satellite, that's a problem. It's just safer to kill one of the satellites first. Also, get away from the explosion. The explosion, if you're at 300% heat, it will deal like 90% of your HP. Yeah, I think I'm at the point where I'm just like, I don't want to risk this anymore. I'm just gonna kill it. Yeah. I can kill them all. I'd say I'm about 50% consistent. 50% consistent. But back then, probably like a 5. If in this run, if I attempted, I'd probably have a 5% chance of actually pulling it off. And here we want to speed kill the final. We want to speed kill before the final phase of this attack begins. That's when this boss becomes practically impossible. You want to make sure you point blank, dash cancel, bazooka, deal all this damage. I'm going to whittle the HP away until I enter the final phase and then finish off with the hyper, just so I can get those extra satellites for extra combo.
Yeah. What a ending.
Yeah. Difficult, very difficult final boss. I think it's a lot harder than the Suguri final boss. But yeah, that's the run.
Crazy stuff.
I kind of this run kind of happened on accident too. I was like aiming for like, I can't remember what my goal was. I think I was like aiming for like a high 1.6, and I ended up getting like a 1.71 in a VC. Like I was just chatting with my friends, DJ Thunderheart, TSG, and like I think Terra. We were all just chilling. I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to stream this game. I'm just gonna do some random attempts. And then that happened.
God gaming.
Yeah, I got lucky. Yeah, this boss was recreated in Spell Card Collection, and also Suguri's special final in this game is also recreated in Spell Card Collection. It even has like the big I think it was Spell Card Collection, but it even has like the big the circular playing field. And
no idea what's that?
It's
Card collection.
It's a cool set of spell cards created by, what is it? It's Raichu? No, not Raichu. Shijimi Nono? I think it was Shijimi Nono. Very talented scripter. And yeah, that's Sora. She dies. Not actually. But on the original Doujin release, before Extra came out, it was implied she just died. But then Extra came out, it turns out she just deactivated for 10,000 years and woke up during the era of Suguri.
Oh, so this is a prequel.
Yes.
Pretty insane stuff.
Yeah, you fight Sento without the dash. Yeah, Sento, I mean, it was obviously designed for you to be able to dodge it without the dash. Actually, not just in not just the final boss was recruited in Spell Card Collection, but also the stage 6 boss as well in that same spell card. But yeah, they're my splits.
Not much score in stage 7.
Yeah, stage 6 is the lowest scoring stage by far. Like hell, even nowadays, I only score around like 110 to 120. Yeah.
Damn. What a jump in the leaderboards.
Yeah, and once I get this next clear, it's gonna be an even bigger jump.
2 million coming soon.
2 million, I don't know about that. I don't think with this loadout, 2 million's pushing it, really pushing. It's possible, but it's insane.
Eventually.
It's ridiculous. 1.9, I'd be satisfied with 1.9 with this loadout. But Rifle C, Fuse, and Zapper would have a better shot at getting 2 million points over the loadout I used here. The loadout I just mentioned is a very weird loadout. The main shot, instead of the blue laser you have in this game and in this run, you have like this green one that you can charge up. And you can deal up to 250 damage. It's like a replacement from the bazooka, since you don't have it with you with this loadout. And then you have the Fuse. You hold down the button, and you leave like a trail behind you. You dash, and it leaves a trail behind you. And like over time, you can either press the button or just leave it there, and like the fuse will blow up like in a path. And you're able to actually stack the fuse on top of each other, like in one point. And if you activate the explosion directly right on top of an enemy, you can get 2,000 hits. It is so hard to set up, but you can get 2,000 hits from one enemy.
Wow.
It's really difficult to use. It's like some big brain stuff, but it has a much better shot at getting 2 million than this loadout, because I'm actually able to utilize it in a lot of places where bazooka, like I'd get like maybe like 1,000 hits. I'd be able to get something like 3,000, but I'll lose some in some places, but gain a crap ton of other places. It's something I just need to experiment with. And I'm not sure when I'm willing to do that. I want to really focus on getting the 1.9 with this loadout first before I do any experimentation. But yeah, that's Sora for you. With that being said, that's all our games. So I think this is a good first episode. What do you say, Bash?
Yeah, we had a nice test run and everything.
Yeah,
definitely gonna do more eventually.
I'm going to upload this video like an HD version. So hopefully that'll get the word out to more people. I'm sure a lot of people missed the live stream because I didn't really schedule it. I just kind of started streaming it. But once I see the video,
test.
Yeah,
it was like a sample, and yeah, this is actually really fun. I'm definitely gonna get more games and document more stuff together with you and get more guests.
Yeah, I think we should do Samidari next time. I think we should get Maribel.
Yeah, could be fun.
Yeah, Summer Darn, like 2 other games. Like I'll let you can pick those 2 other games. Or I guess I could pick one. Maybe I could do Space Bomber for that next stream.
Fucking Space Bomber.
Space
you like
Bomber?
That game, huh?
I do like it. It's cool. Well, I think it's one of Sakyo's cooler games.
Someone might say it owns.
Yeah, it owns.
Right.
Yeah. With that being said, I have to go to work really shortly. We already spent a lot of time streaming.
Dinner.
Yeah. Thank you, Bath. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Yeah, everyone, make sure give it a round of applause to Bath. This is his idea. I'm just putting it on my channel just for accessibility's sake. But this is his
bandwidth.
This is his idea. So make sure you go to his channel. I'll link everything below. I'll link all the runs in the description. I'll also link Bath's channel here. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.
Thanks for watching, everybody.